Fellow teachers, good afternoon. My name is Kakuru Geoffrey Msoke. I'm a teacher of computer, physics and mathematics at Golden Ridge High School, found in Geita Town Council, Geita region in Tanzania. I'll be taking you through a series of videos which are going to be talking about how we as teachers, we can use Excel in teaching and learning. How can we use Excel in our everyday life? How can we use Excel in so many activities which take place at school? Currently, I'm specializing in teacher development with the learning how teachers can use the visualizations, how teachers we can use the different items in how can we use computer language or computer activities in learning and development at school. With this Excel, we are going to be mainly talking about how we can use it at Excel to prepare different things. However, before I go on, note down, why do you need Excel at school? Because if you don't know what you need, then it will be hard for you to know what we are going to do on. However, I expect that every teacher would be very much enjoyable in learning Excel and using it at school. Make sure you have a pen and paper somewhere where you will be noting down these few things, which we'll be doing in our subsequent videos. Alongside that, you as a teacher who is going to learn Excel, you must have a computer which contains Excel. The Excel I'm going to be using is going to be of Excel 2010. However, I'll also be talking about Excel 2013, the differences between the two office applications. You as a teacher, I would also request you to always be a person who does practice. Excel requires a lot of practice. If you do not practice it, then whatever the small videos will be giving you may not be of value to you. I know we require Excel for so many things at school. We require it to make our reports. We require it to make circulars. We require it to compare student performances. We require it to compile marks. We can use Excel for a number of activities, even making school fees sheets, even sending results at home to parents. All that can be done in Excel as long as you do the right steps, you note down the right steps, and you follow it very well. Welcome to these sessions. I thank you very much for being with us. Thank you. Let us meet in our next video. Bye. Fellow teachers, welcome to this second video. In this second video, we are going to look at how we can open our Excel sheet. Remember, I told you to prepare a computer which has Microsoft Excel, whichever version. So we are going to see how we can open that Microsoft Excel. In that Excel, we'll be talking about mainly 3 operating systems. We'll be talking about we'll be talking about Windows 7, we'll be talking about Windows 8, and we also talk about iOS for those computers which use iOS. How we can open it on our computers. Let us go to the computer. Fellow teachers, welcome to this second video. This video contains presentations which are going to introduce us as teachers to the use of Excel tools in preparing student marks, reports, preparing analysis sheets, and so forth. There are so many things we can use in Excel. At the end of this topic, we'll be able to perform basic operations using Excel. We'll be able to explore menus, different menus of Excel. We can use Excel to prepare and print student and parent reports. We'll be able to prepare and analyze student performances. We'll be able to prepare and print school fees balance sheets and manage financial reports at school. Generally, we can make use of Excel for something very, very much useful. We can also send student reports via SMS directly from Excel using an Android app. Now, what is Excel? If we look at what we have displayed on the screen, Excel is a software program that is part of the Microsoft Office suite. It is used to create
spreadsheets, which are documents in which data is laid out in rows and columns, like a big table. We are going to see that these are the rows you are seeing on the screen. They are drawn out like these are columns, these are rows. Those ones are actually what Excel is made up of. Due to its extreme versatility and power, Excel has become one of the most used software programs in business world, and it was launched in 1985. So that one is just a brief history about it. Indeed, the personal computing has changed Excel in 1980s and 90s, and it has been largely used in so many things. Generally, what do we mean by Excel, or what is Excel used for? Excel is used almost for everything. Spreadsheets are extraordinarily powerful tools that are used frequently in business world to store and manipulate different data, schools to prepare score sheets and make reports, track student performances, and almost everything there is. Throughout this course, we'll be looking at different tutorials. We'll be following the use of Excel in schools as teachers, and we need and use it in preparations of various academic related documents. How do we open Excel? This one we are going to look at how we can open it using Windows 7. If we are using Windows 7, you'll click on your start menu. You'll see the start menu is here. If it is not listed here, you can type it in Excel. You have seen I've typed it here as Excel, and it has appeared here Excel 2010. If it is not that, then you can go back to all programs. After opening the start menu, press all programs and go to Microsoft Office. Then you will find it there, Excel, it is here, and you'll be able to open it. This is our Microsoft Excel book, which we'll be using for displays. However, if it is not in Microsoft Office, in Windows 10, it can also be in Windows 8. In Windows 8, it is a bit different. You will press the Windows key on your keyboard, and when you press it, it will bring you something of that nature, which you are seeing on your screen. And when it is pressed, you will type there Excel. That will be for Office. It will also bring you something similar to this. And for those who are using iOS 7, you can launch the pad. You click on the launch pad and you select Microsoft Excel. With that, I will leave you a question. Everyone has already installed Excel on their computer. Please open your Excel. That is now our challenge activity here. Open your Excel workbook using any of the above explained ways, depending on the window you are using. From that Excel you have opened, actually that is where our third video will be starting from. Thank you very much and have a good day.